Qatar, a nation on the northeastern coast of the Arabian Peninsula, stands out as a beacon of wealth in a region known for its vast oil reserves. But unlike its neighbors, Qatar's true treasure lies not just in its oil, but in its strategic foresight and shrewd investments. This video explores the fascinating story of Qatar's transformation from a desert nation to a global economic powerhouse, and delves into the reasons why its prosperity is likely to endure. Number 1. From humble beginnings to black gold, a nation awakens. Prior to the mid-20th century, Qatar existed as a relatively isolated and underdeveloped nation. Its harsh desert climate and limited natural resources presented significant challenges to growth. However, a turning point arrived in 1940 with the discovery of Qatar's first oil field. This discovery, coupled with a subsequent agreement with Britain in 1916 that offered protection in exchange for a share of natural resources, marked the beginning of a significant economic shift. While initial oil production was modest, it laid the foundation for Qatar's future prosperity. Number 2. The road not taken. Shell misses the biggest prize. The year 1977 witnessed a pivotal moment, though not in the way that might be expected. While exploring for oil, the Shell Oil Company stumbled upon the North Field, the world's largest natural gas reserve. However, at that time, natural gas wasn't as commercially viable as oil due to the logistical challenges of transportation. Pipelines, the primary mode of gas transport at the time, were impractical due to the vast distances separating Qatar from major gas-consuming nations. Unaware of the future potential of gas, Shell overlooked this discovery, leaving it buried in official documents. This seemingly insignificant event would later prove to be a crucial turning point in Qatar's story. Number 3. Independence and a vision for the future. A new era dawns. In 1971, Qatar gained independence from Britain, marking a significant milestone. However, the initial years of independence brought little change to the nation's economic landscape. A turning point arrived in 1995 when a power shift occurred. Crown Prince Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani ascended to the throne after overthrowing his father. Unlike his predecessor, Hamad bin Khalifa recognized the immense potential of natural gas, a resource previously overlooked by Shell. He envisioned it as the key to unlocking Qatar's true economic potential. Number 4. Liquefied gas, the game changer. Hamad bin Khalifa's vision hinged on a revolutionary technology, liquefied natural gas, LNG. This process transforms natural gas into a liquid state, enabling its transportation in ships over vast distances, similar to oil. Recognizing this technology's potential, Qatar made significant investments in LNG infrastructure, becoming a pioneer in the field. This strategic move transformed the previously overlooked North Field into a treasure trove, ready to be unlocked and shared with the world. Number 5. A global investment strategy. Sowing the seeds of long-term prosperity, Qatar's leadership understood that relying solely on natural resources could be a recipe for future instability. To ensure long-term prosperity, they established the Qatar Investment Authority, QIA, in 2005. This sovereign wealth fund channeled revenue generated from oil and gas into strategic investments around the world. From iconic landmarks like London's Shard to stakes in multinational corporations like Volkswagen and Barclays Bank, QIA's portfolio diversified Qatar's holdings, creating a buffer against the potential fluctuations of the energy market. Number 6. Building a nation for the future. Infrastructure and education. Beyond international investments, Qatar prioritized domestic development. The wealth generated from oil and gas fueled significant investments in infrastructure projects. Modern roads, airports, research centers, and financial centers rose from the desert sands, transforming Qatar's landscape and laying the groundwork for a diversified economy. Furthermore, recognizing the importance of a skilled workforce, Qatar invested heavily in education, fostering a generation equipped to contribute to the nation's future success. Number 7. A soft power play, Al Jazeera and the quest for influence. Qatar's ambitions extended beyond economic dominance. Seeking to gain international political influence, the nation launched Al Jazeera, the world's largest Arab media network, in 1996. This bold move provided a platform for a unique Arab voice on the global stage. Al Jazeera's willingness to challenge established narratives ruffled feathers in some neighboring countries, particularly Saudi Arabia, which saw it as a threat. However, Al Jazeera's influence grew, and it played a significant role in disseminating information during the Arab Spring uprisings of 2010. Number 8. The 2017 blockade, a test of resilience. In 2017, Qatar faced a major challenge when Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, UAE, Bahrain, and Egypt imposed a diplomatic and economic blockade on the nation. These countries accused Qatar of supporting terrorism and fostering ties with Iran, a regional rival of Saudi Arabia. The blockade disrupted trade routes, severed diplomatic relations, and threatened Qatar's economic stability. Many observers predicted a potential economic downturn for Qatar. However, Qatar's strategic investments and diversification efforts proved their worth. The nation leveraged its strong relationships with other gas-consuming countries, such as China, India, and Japan, to redirect exports and minimize disruption. Additionally, Qatar's robust infrastructure and domestic production capabilities helped mitigate the immediate impact of the blockade. The resilience displayed by Qatar during this period underscored the effectiveness of its long-term economic planning. The blockade, intended to cripple the nation, ultimately served as a testament to its adaptability and resourcefulness. Number 9. Beyond gas, embracing a sustainable future. While Qatar's natural gas reserves remain a cornerstone of its economy, the nation recognizes the need to diversify further and prepare for a future beyond fossil fuels. Significant investments are being made in renewable energy sources like solar and wind power. Qatar is also positioning itself as a leader in research and development, fostering innovation in areas like clean technology and sustainable development. These efforts aim to ensure Qatar's continued economic prosperity in a world increasingly focused on environmental responsibility. Number 10. Labor rights and the human cost of progress. Qatar's rapid development has not been without its critics. Concerns have been raised regarding the treatment of migrant workers, a significant portion of the nation's workforce. The harsh working conditions and limitations on worker rights have drawn international scrutiny. While Qatar has implemented reforms to address these issues, progress remains slow. Addressing these concerns is essential for Qatar to maintain its positive global image and attract skilled workers, essential for a diversified economy. Qatar's journey from a humble desert nation to a global economic powerhouse is a remarkable tale of foresight, strategic planning, and calculated risk-taking. Want to learn more about fascinating countries and their unique stories? Subscribe for more insightful content delivered straight to your inbox.